Hello, beautiful souls. A heartfelt welcome to you. There's a different kind of warmth I'm feeling today, just knowing that I'm here in front of you again. I've brought a new mini reading, and to be honest, today feels a little different. Maybe this Saturday feels so special because in this moment, in this energy, something very deep, very real, and very divine is rising. I'm truly happy that I could come back again today, staying committed to this new promise I've made to myself, to show up more from the heart, more consistently, and more honestly with you. I hope your weekend is unfolding beautifully, and if you feel called, write in the comments below, what experiences has your soul been moving through these days? What are you feeling, learning, or going through? Or if there's something you'd love to share with our sweet soul community, please do. Your experience might become guidance for someone else who needs it. Today I'm going to shuffle my energy oracle cards, and before we begin, I want to say this clearly, today's reading feels very different. Over the past few readings, the messages were coming through extremely clearly, almost like downloads, as if the universe itself was speaking through me. But today I honestly don't know what is about to come through. And there is something incredibly beautiful about that, because it means this reading will be guided by your heart's energy, your frequency, your vibration, your soul frequency. These videos are technically timeless. That means whenever you find this, that is the right time. That is the exact moment the universe wants you to hear this message. Whether you see this today, a week later, or a year later, whenever it reaches you, that is when the universe is speaking directly to your heart. So let's shuffle, and see what message is ready to reveal itself for you today. And as soon as the first card jumped out, man holding a heart upright, my heart started racing. I could feel butterflies swirling in my stomach. There is a very deep, soft, warm, and incredibly romantic energy here. This is a masculine energy, a divine masculine, who is emotionally wide open for you. I feel strongly that many of you hearing this are in your divine feminine energy. And I also sense that this message is connected to the last few readings, where the divine feminine collective came through so powerfully. It feels as if the universe is opening a new path, a new romantic timeline, where you are either connecting with or about to meet a soul partner who is awakened, grounded, and who deeply honors and respects your energy. This is someone in whose presence you feel very safe. Someone who calms your mind, sees your soul, and truly feels you. With this person, it's like the weight you've been carrying alone for so long is finally lifted, because you've never really had a stable support system you could rely on. It is beautiful that you learned how to stand for yourself, how to protect yourself, how to survive and keep going alone. But it is just as much of a blessing when a man enters your life with such awakened, grounded, and stable energy that your nervous system can finally take a deep breath. Like your body, mind, and soul are able to rest for the first time in a long time. His presence allows you to enter your soft feminine era, where you don't have to constantly be in survival mode, where you can finally surrender, flow, live from your heart, feel playfulness again, express creativity, and feel your sacral chakra glowing. His energy helps you expand, not shrink. And this isn't just about romance. It is a sign that you are entering a phase of life where you are attracting support from every direction. Whether it is people, opportunities, relationships, resources, community, or financial growth. Whether it shows up as this romantic masculine or supportive masculine energy in different forms, support is manifesting into your life now. And when I looked at the bottom of the deck, root chakra, everything became even clearer. This phase is strengthening your foundation. The safety your mind has always searched for, the stability your subconscious has longed for, is now arriving. You will feel safe. Deeply, genuinely, and subconsciously safe. Your nervous system will find rest. No more survival. It's time to thrive. Many of you may begin to experience financial or material abundance. Opportunities may start opening one after another, giving you the freedom to live your soul purpose more fully and courageously. And in the middle of all of this stands an awakened, steady, passionate divine masculine energy, someone who sees you with profound honesty, who feels deeply drawn to you, who is captivated by your energy. In his eyes, it's as if the truth of your soul is reflected back to you. He is coming toward you. Or perhaps he is already around you, slowly revealing himself, because divine timing has now been activated. Your story is about to change. You are entering a chapter where you will not walk alone anymore. Where support is not just words, but real presence. Where love is not only romance, but deep soul-level healing and expansion. And if you are hearing this right now, if you feel connected to this message, it is not a coincidence. You are ready. You are chosen. And this love, this support, this safety, it is just about to enter your life. The message coming through so clearly is this is a man who, when he sees something, just knows from within where his heart is being pulled. He does not believe in half-truths or half-love. He does not live in confusion. The moment he saw you, in that single moment, he knew with complete certainty that you are the soul his heart recognizes. Without hesitation, without comparison, without doubt, his decision was crystal clear. From the very beginning, he was sure, like his soul spoke without words and said, "This is it. She's the one." And there is something about that clarity that awakens your own soul. That is the magnetic pull that helps you recognize this masculine energy. Whether you are manifesting this person, or you feel like the meeting time hasn't arrived yet, or they recently entered your world, or maybe someone is returning, the situation may be different for each of you, but this energy feels completely fresh, completely new, and deeply alive. For most, this is not an old cycle returning, this is a brand new beginning. What I keep hearing over and over again is this: he has been fully focused on you from the start. His attention is not scattered. He doesn't distract himself, doesn't make excuses, doesn't pull away. He chooses you. He has already chosen you, long before you even realized it. And the most beautiful part of his energy is that you don't recognize it through thinking, you recognize it through feeling. Your intuition reads this energy instantly. You don't panic. You don't overthink. You don't go searching for red flags. Because nothing inside you feels unsafe. In his presence, your nervous system relaxes. Your body softens, as if a heavy weight has finally been lifted. Your breathing deepens. Your heart steadies. Because you can feel that this man is here with his whole heart, whole intention, and whole soul. This is a sacred kind of devotion, a presence without games, without fear, without manipulation. And this level of unconditional presence is healing the deepest layer within you, the layer where you once gaslit yourself, where you learned to doubt your own feelings and intuition. Because in the past, you connected with men whose words and energy didn't match. They said one thing and lived another. Your intuition heard the truth, but with no visible proof, you started believing you were the problem. You questioned your own heart. Am I too much? Am I overreacting? Is something wrong with me? But then you meet this person. And everything inside you becomes still. From the very first moment, you know how he feels about you. You feel certainty. This connection isn't understood through mental analysis. It speaks the language of the heart, a language your soul has always known. And through this experience, you prove something powerful to yourself. Your intuition was never wrong. When you felt something was off in the past, it was real. You always had clarity, you just silenced your inner voice. But now? Now you are standing in a place where you move at your pace, where you honor your boundaries, where you make choices rooted in your intuitive truth. And you are experiencing this healing while standing beside a man whose presence makes you feel safe, comfortable, seen, and understood. Because his energy is transparent. His heart is open. His intentions are clear. And you can feel with your whole being that this connection is something sacred, something real, something divine, something designed by the universe. And now, a very gentle but deeply powerful message is coming through. There may be something about this person's past, an experience or a truth, that he shared with you with complete honesty. Something that, under normal circumstances, would have been a red flag or a serious deal breaker for you. But this time, something felt different. Surprisingly, even after hearing it, you didn't feel any discomfort in your body. And the reason is because his energy carries transparency. There is truth in his voice. There is no hidden agenda in his intentions. For perhaps the first time, you felt someone speak not only about their past, but speak with real honesty, real vulnerability, and an open heart, looking directly into your eyes while doing so. And energetically, your soul recognized it instantly. There is no deception here, no confusion, no manipulation. This message is not for everyone. Some people may not be in this situation right now, and if you are someone who feels entirely safe, comfortable, and secure with no red flags at all, know that is incredibly beautiful, and there is absolutely nothing to worry about. But right now, I'm speaking to that smaller, very specific group of divine feminines who recently learned something about this person's past, and for a moment, they paused and took a deep breath. Because logically, your mind should have been bothered. But on the level of the heart, on the level of intuition, on the level of the soul, everything was silent and peaceful. Why? Because this time, you listened to energy. And there is one word coming through very strongly: processed. I can feel that whatever this experience was, this person has already fully processed it. He has understood it, learned from it, felt it, faced the pain, and healed through it. So when he tells you about it now, it is not a burden, not a shadow, not an unspoken wound. It is simply a story that has already been resolved. That chapter is closed. And he stands before you as a man who came out of that journey wiser, deeper, and more awakened. And that is why his vulnerability brings safety to your heart instead of fear. But there is something very important to always remember. Your intuition is your truest guide. If anything ever feels energetically uncomfortable, if it brings anxiety or tightness in your nervous system, that is your intuitive wisdom speaking, and it must always be honored. But here, it is very clear that I'm speaking to divine feminines who heard something that would normally be a deal breaker, and yet, this time, their soul felt the opposite. Complete softness, complete trust, complete peace. Your mind, your heart, your body, your energy, all said yes together. Your intuition immediately recognized this masculine's loyalty, sincerity, and transparency. And the universe is guiding you to move forward gently, without rushing, without fear, without resistance. And here is another subtle message. You are entering this connection at a time when you do not feel 100% healed. And that is perfectly okay, because no one is ever completely healed. It seems that this person enters your life right when you're still moving through an inner process. Maybe you're coming out of an old wound, maybe you're closing a chapter within yourself, maybe you had decided that for a while you just wanted to be alone. And then, this masculine arrived. Without demands. Without pressure. Without trying to change you. Simply with the desire to be present in your life gently, respectfully, lovingly. His presence doesn't claim you. It invites you. He doesn't try to possess you. He gives you space. He doesn't trigger fear. He awakens safety. And maybe that's why your soul is whispering. This is the time. This is the one. Sometimes when love returns softly into our lives, when someone begins to move closer to our heart, a quiet space inside us fills with questions. A subtle fear, a little confusion, and a small trembling voice asks, can I really allow myself to receive this kind of love? Do I truly deserve this softness, this care, this support that is reaching toward me? Or should I step back because I feel like I'm not fully healed yet? But your spiritual guides are speaking very clearly. You are ready. That 111 you just saw was not a coincidence. It is a sign of soul-level manifestation. You attracted this person through your true vibration, through your authentic energetic frequency. And if you were not ready, the universe would never have allowed this person to cross your path. Some healing can only be learned in solitude, and you have walked that journey with unbelievable strength. You peeled back the layers, you identified your triggers, and you learned to transform them. You survived nights of crying alone, fighting with yourself, and carrying pain that reshaped you from the inside. You rebuilt yourself, and that takes profound courage. But healing does not always complete itself in isolation. Some healing happens inside love. Some lessons can only be learned through connection. Now you've reached a point in your soul's journey where the next layer of healing will unfold in a safe, supportive, nurturing bond. With someone whose presence makes your body feel safe, whose energy is steady and grounded, and who carries patience and genuine care. And even if it feels a little messy right now, a little uncertain, a little uncomfortable, if this connection brings peace to your heart, if it feels right inside you, then you must allow yourself to lean toward it. We often believe we must be perfect, completely healed, flawless before we step into love. But the truth is, healing and love often walk hand in hand. I feel that this masculine energy holds deep patience, deep softness. It's as if he sees your inner exhaustion, your fragility, your vulnerability. And still he chooses to stay, to hold space for you, to be a place for your healing. As if he genuinely understands how many storms you've survived, and he wants to stay with you until the waters become calm. And maybe this is the healing that solitude could never complete. This connection is bringing a transformation that could not happen in hermit mode or isolation. Here, you will open in ways you never could before, because here, there is love, safety, acceptance. Whether you choose to call this a relationship or not is entirely your choice. Right now, the name does not matter. What matters is the energy flowing between you. And the healing happening here is not one-sided. It is mutual. It feels like you both accept each other exactly as you are. Without masks, without roles, without pretense. This raw acceptance is creating sacred ground between you, where vulnerability is not weakness but strength. And in this openness, there is a deep emotional exchange happening. Healing both of you the way a sacred mirror reflects the soul. And that is why this person entered your life. He did not come only to bring love. He came to bring healing. He came to melt the old walls. He came to remind you that you are not meant to fight alone, that love is no longer a burden. It is a place where you can breathe, feel, and blossom. And if this connection feels right to you, deeply right, in a place beyond logic, then allow yourself to choose it. Lean into love. Explore it. Let it unfold. Because it feels like what's coming next might be the most healing and transformative chapter of your life. You deserve someone who stands beside you. You deserve someone who looks into your eyes and says, "I'm here." And you deserve to feel a love that makes you feel safe, peaceful, and whole from within. And all of this has already begun. When I tune into the energy of this connection, the first thing I feel is a deep sense of balance. It feels like the two of you came into each other's lives the way a steady shore appears in the middle of chaotic waves. Like two souls finally finding an energy where they don't feel pressured, exhausted, or drained, but can breathe, open up, and feel themselves in a new way. This connection isn't just emotional, it's profoundly grounding. The upright Two of Pentacles clearly shows that when you are in any form of connection with this person, something within you naturally comes alive. You feel your energy rising, your mind calming, your heart slowly opening. A new motivation wakes up inside you, something that pushes you forward in your growth, whether that's self-improvement, success in your career, new projects, or living your purpose with clarity. And the beautiful part is, this connection doesn't drain you. It's not like your past, where you gave so much and ended up feeling empty. Where you hoped to be seen and understood, but all you received was exhaustion and heartbreak. Here, the energy flows in both directions. Here, you both feel strengthened, uplifted, renewed, like a sacred exchange of warmth that lights a flame inside instead of burning you out. This connection feels like a sacred fire, soft, bright, transformative. I can feel that this is why the masculine energy has recently felt so inspired, so motivated. He may not even fully understand where this sudden drive is coming from, but he knows deeply that your presence, your energy, plays a powerful role in it. And you feel this shift too, like clarity, direction, and passion are awakening in you effortlessly, simply through the presence of this connection. And yet, yes, there is a lot of unknown here. The path seems to be unfolding slowly, turn by turn. And uncertainty can sometimes feel scary. The message is very clear, one day at a time. Whenever the mind tries to run too far into the future, you may feel overwhelmed and want to retreat. So the guidance is, stay here, stay now. Breathe in the present moment. Let things unfold naturally. As long as this connection feels right in your heart, as long as it feels aligned, allow yourself to move forward. The reversed moon card says clarity is coming. The fog will lift. Fears and anxieties will unravel, one layer at a time, like petals opening on a flower. This healing will be gentle and divine, and you may not even realize when the storm inside finally becomes still. Five of Wands reversed and Judgment upright also show that the battles of your past are ending. The weight you carried for so long, the responsibility for someone else's emotional chaos, is now being released. They must now face their own karma. You are reclaiming your life force energy. This is karmic alignment. I strongly feel Aquarius energy for someone, representing freedom, authenticity, and spiritual alignment. And Leo energy for someone else, representing heart opening, courage, and divine confidence. And in the end, this connection isn't just beautiful, it is soul expanding. It's not just love, it is healing. It's not just companionship, it is transformation. It's a space where two souls lift each other, truly see one another, and awaken the divinity hidden within each other. And all of this is beginning right now. When I go deeper into this energy, a very clear message rises to the surface. It feels like this is an incredibly sacred moment for the divine feminine. I feel that in your past, there was someone whose masculine energy was extremely heavy, intense, burdensome, and you unknowingly carried his emotional weight on your shoulders. You tried to hold his feelings, his struggles, his brokenness, because your heart is full of love, compassion, and responsibility. But slowly, that weight became yours. Your heart grew heavy, your spirit became tired, and you began shrinking inside yourself, because carrying someone else's pain is never healthy, no matter how real the love was. And maybe that's why now, as this new connection enters your life, a shadow of guilt rises inside you. As if a voice asks, is this right? Am I allowed to move forward? Can I receive love while I'm still healing from the wounds of the past? But your guides are clearly saying, yes, you can move forward. Yes, you deserve love. Yes, you deserve freedom. This new connection did not come into your life just because it is beautiful, it came because it is healing. It arrived to show you what love is supposed to feel like: light, safe, balanced, nurturing. It came to remind you that real love does not drain you or dim your light. True connection lifts your soul, gives you strength, and leads you back home to your own heart. I keep hearing the word redefined. It feels like your past connection isn't ending completely, it is transforming into a different form. You may never fully detach from that soul on a spiritual level, because the bond was deep, sacred, and 5D. But in the 3D world, that relationship was holding you back. Shrinking you, because he placed the responsibility of his healing onto you, instead of facing it himself. I hear the name Jack or Jake for someone, not for everyone, only for those who are meant to receive this sign. It feels like this masculine is now being pushed into his emotional awakening. He must face his own pain, reconnect with his own soul. He must now carry the weight of his own actions, because he can no longer lean on the divine feminine energy for support. He is now being guided onto his own path. And now, you are being set free. For a long time, you were in a space where you were alive, but not truly living. Like time was frozen. Like you were stuck in an inner limbo where your heart waited, and your soul felt alone. And now this new energy is entering your life, to pull you out of that stillness. To show you what love is supposed to be. To remind you that your life can bloom again, your heart can open again, and your pain can transform into something beautiful. This new energy is breathing life back into you. It is giving you your heartbeat back. It's showing you that love is not a battlefield, love is a home where you feel safe, seen, understood, and held. You don't need to decide anything right now. You don't need to look into the future. Just stay here. Take it one day at a time. Just allow your heart to feel. Allow it to open. Allow it to receive love. And as you move forward, this new connection will become your healing space, and the past connection will transform into what it is meant to be now. You deserve love. You deserve happiness. You deserve a connection that expands your soul, not one that confines it. And this is divine guidance. If this message resonated deeply within you, this is your confirmation. You are on the right path. Healing is happening. Freedom is arriving. And love is standing at your door. I am sending you endless love, peace, and light. Take care of yourself. And allow your heart to walk toward what feels soft, safe, and true. We will meet again on the next journey.